Hi, this is Timely. I want to bring you guys a video about how to increase your gear score. Some good old tips. So basically, first thing new players overlook all the time is definitely pluses. So these pluses are these little +1 or +2 that you see on new or rare gear. And what these pluses are is they boost your stats by +5, and it adds up all the way to 198 per stat. So these pluses are extremely valuable. It's pretty much a free infusion, and you definitely want to have pluses on every gear you have, but definitely prioritize your monsters, then your staves, and then your armor and helms or something like that, or prioritize your magic attack and then your monster's magic attack, and then your monster's other stat, or something like that. You can find these pluses in questing and the FP spawn, and you can farm them both that way pretty easily. Takes a good while to get one thing to 198, but with patience and dedication, if you play a long time, it adds up over time and it's super worth it. So basically, for gear, you definitely want to have 31 cost and above gear. Ever since that buff to everything that's 31 cost and above, they made it so that these weapons and gear and monsters have become extremely valuable when you infuse them. Though it's alright to have 30 cost and below stuff that's max infused, I just wouldn't invest into it too heavily, like say getting like a 26 cost Valkyrie staff to all the way into the purple and then skill level 7 and it's like 26 cost. I mean, not worth it in my opinion. You should be really focusing on getting 31 costs and above so you could replace it one day. Otherwise, you're just wasting your resources because it's going to become outdated very soon. Next, it's really important to have good stat stick monsters. So I used to have like a full lineup of like Vivi and Hete, but I eventually started replacing them with collab monsters that could be infused. It was very, very easy to infuse them. So I got like 3 monsters from the collab and just infused them, and I infused my, what's her name, my Yuria once too, which is freaking awesome. So I got a whole bunch of Gearscore from the collab, and I still have some of my old stuff on, so I had a huge spike in Gearscore from infusing them. Definitely potential all of your monsters, and only keep 1 or 2 utility monsters. Infusions or no, you can have 1 or 2 just to like have something to throw, maybe like a guild battle throw or a resurrection or unison gain or anything that your team needs. But the rest should be stat sticks. I wouldn't have like a sentimental attachment to your monsters, because then you start developing that to all your monsters and you're gonna have your first 5 slots where you can throw be scroll monsters or other valuable monsters, but in reality you're losing a lot of stats from doing that. So only pick like 1 or 2 favorites and then just have the rest be stat sticks. Also, the next tip is probably farming early for your Granvia weapon, or yeah, farming early for your Granvia weapon. The armor and clothes and hat and helm is good too. It has really high stats, but the weapons really shine the most because it increases the stats of not only the weapon itself but everything, like all of your weapons together, adding like a nice 20k boost when you get it to like UR. Definitely working on your Granvia weapon early is the way to go. Make sure you look up what you need to get for it so you could start early. Oh, so yeah, that's basically all the tips I have, and just stay dedicated, just play every day, and always use your AP and whatnot. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
lost my leg, like I lost my